So moving on to North Korean literature. So after understand North Korean literature, we have to first understand how this country came to be because there's a very big impact on how North Koreans view literature as a tool. So I think everyone is aware that there are two Koreas, the South and the North. Yes. So basically Korea is they're very different from one another. So the reason for that is foreign influence. During the World War II, countries Japan is yet I mean I've been aggressively invading other territories. Philippines being one of those territories, right? So Korea was one of its victims. So we were colonized or occupied by Japanese right for maybe 4 to 5 years, but Korea was colonized by the Japanese for over 30 years. And by the time na defeat or the Japanese forces were defeated, ang ilang kwan is Korea and no solid government. And so, they dahil ni Sulod ang USA at si Soviet Union. Are you familiar with Soviet Union? Are you familiar with Soviet Union? Yes. It's not a Soviet Union, yeah? It's a union of multiple countries. Yeah, so technically, Soviet Union is the result ng isa. And upon dissolution, actually, 15 countries were formed. Si Russia, pinaka-big na state na formed. So basically, si, si Soviet Union is the largest or the larger version of Russia. So si USA, lagi control ang south part or southern part sa Korean Peninsula and then si Soviet Union or si Russia, lagi occupy ang North Korea. So that is why if you are to examine the both countries today, like very smart countries, guys, they were influenced by a very different countries. So that is also why North Korean literature is very influenced siya by Soviet ideas. So here are the main characteristics of North Korean literature. First is socialist realism. So when you say socialist realism, ang yakuan, ang literature daw is, ang primary goal is to portray or to show an idealized socialist society. So books or characters in the book are often portrayed as model citizens or perfect citizens who put the country and people first before themselves. So this tells us that North Korean literature are not only written for entertainment or it's not written for entertainment at all. It has a clear purpose to guide the thoughts and the behaviors of the North Korean people. And the second thing is hagiographic. So when you say hagiographic, the other term is yeah, leader glorification. So most literary works were used to glorify the leaders of North Korea. Specifically, si Kim Il Sung, the first leader of North Korea, and then si Kim Jong Il, the son of Kim Il Sung, and then si Kim Jong Un, the son of Kim Jong Il. So as North Korean citizens were not allowed to criticize the government or its leaders sa literature. And you are not also able to publish your own book as it support of a government owned or government approved work writers organization. So ilang literature dito is happiness and sword. So if you are going to look for variety of North Korean literature, you won't find as much type. Ilang libro are written by the state writers who were used by the state to spread propaganda or propagandistic ideas. And then second and the third is ideological and dynamic. Ideological siya because ilang literature promotes duty, which roughly translates to the personal reliance. So as you know, North Korea is a very close up country, right? So ilang ideology is they can stand on their own. These are mga of foreign relations sa defense sa ilang foreign relations. So they are confident in their own independence. So ano siyang ideology is makita din mo sa sila ang literature. And then it's didactic because it teaches correct behavior, patriotism, and then moral values. So moving on with their literary works, now we have about The Flower Girl, which is written by the first leader of North Korea, which is Kim Il-sung. So this piece was actually originally written for opera that it got adopted for a novel. So this tells the story of a young girl named Kupon during the Japanese colonization or occupation. So as the title suggests, si girl is South Towers and in natural circumstances is very sad kay yung mother may sakit, yung father is dead, yung young brother kay nating person. So, yung mga issues can resolve upon the return of this brother who came back as a revolutionist or a soldier na defeat ang Japanese forces. And then the second one is The Sea of Blood, which is written again by Taylor Song. This tells the story of a family destroyed by colonial rule who joined the anti-Japanese resistance, emphasizes Africans, and loyalty to the revolution. Second, the third is The Immortal Mystery, written by Iko Butin, writing staff of the Central Council of Korean Writers Union. So this one is actually a trilogy. The first one talks about the leadership of Kim Il-sung, the first North Korean leader, and the second one is about young anak, and the third one is about Kim Jong-un, the current leader of North Korea. So basically, ang story na yun, ang content sa book is the praise ng build nila ang mga leaders, and the praise nila ang leadership. And then ang Jackals, written by Ansoria, a short story portraying inheritance as brutal oppressors, emphasizing violence and revolutionary dreams. So, ang main one, the characteristics, or one of the characteristics of North Korean literature is the portrayal of mga anti-ideologies such as anti-American or anti-Japanese. And then, for the poem, wala ka siya gatang resources, and I did find one, which is written by again Peter Song, the North Korean leader. So, can everybody read?
On the way of mountain to the rise to there's a quick story where the Blue Creek flows. It is 50 years since the radiant star was born. All its soul is civility and partiality, his possession of loyalty and filiality. The myriad people after praise with united mind, and the cries of Pura are so loud they shake heaven and earth.
Basically, kung ano ang birthday Kim Jong-un na ang sabi na lang di ba, kung kaya pa sa Kadastra si Kim Jong-un na yung little daw ay he was born in a special place, a sacred place, na yadong leadership is, prophesied or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for me.